Imagine that Jeremy goes to Sainsbury's and picks up a Mars bar. He walks out without paying. For this to be a crime, you have to prove that Jeremy did it and that he wanted to steal it. The intention to steal is the mens rea. The act of picking up the chocolate and leaving is the act, so the actus reus. But there are a couple of general problems here. One is omissions. I've made a separate video about that, so please do go and check that out. The second is causation. As part of the actus reus, we have to prove both factual and legal causation. So let's take another scenario. So imagine Jeremy works at Krispy Kreme. He laces one of the donuts with poison and he gives it to his husband, John. John dies. However, they actually find out that John had a heart attack immediately before eating the donut laced with poison. Therefore, he died from the heart attack. Therefore, Jeremy was not the factual cause of John's death, it was the heart attack. You have to ask, would John have died but for Jeremy's actions? In this case, John was going to die anyway from the heart attack. That is a fact. Now that is the requirements for factual causation. Now you also have to prove legal causation, and for this you have to prove a substantial and operating cause. So what does that mean? Let's start with substantial. So let's take another scenario. Imagine Jeremy punches you in the face. It is quite serious. You need to go to hospital. However, if given the right medicine, you can recover. The doctors pick you up and take you in their ambulance. In the process, the doctors accidentally drop you 5 times. Also, on the way of taking you out of the ambulance, they accidentally smash your head against the door of the ambulance. The doctors also accidentally give you cyanide, and then you die. In this case, Jeremy's actions didn't significantly contribute to your death. This is what is meant by substantial. And now for the operating cause. Okay, so let's stick with the same scenario. Let's say the doctors are a bit less careless. They give you the right medicine, they only drop you twice, but you still die. Jeremy is not the only person that has contributed to your death. The doctors are also responsible. But what is meant by the operating cause bit is that Jeremy doesn't need to be solely the only person that contributes to your death. Okay, so now there's so much more to cover here. We could talk about abnormal natural events, intervening acts, and more on medical treatments as well. But this is supposed to be a simplistic explanation, so we'll leave it there for now. But one more thing, now that you have established the actus reus, you also have to establish the mens rea to convict Jeremy of any one of the crimes that he's committed today. Stay tuned, and next week I'll be releasing an oversimplified explanation of mens rea.